Hello, and welcome to this learning session on innovation creation process and innovative characteristics. This topic is part of the course, Innovation and Technology Revolution for Educational Administration, designed to help future educational leaders create meaningful and sustainable change in their institutions. I'm Dr. Darunee Panjarattanakorn, and I'll be your instructor for today's session. Let's get started and explore how powerful ideas are born, developed, and transformed into real innovations that make a lasting impact in education. Innovation is not just invention, it is the implementation of new ideas that create value. This quote by Fullen reminds us that innovation isn't only about creating something new. In the context of educational administration, innovation must lead to real improvements, whether in teaching, student services, or school operations. True innovation requires action. It starts with an idea, but it becomes valuable only when applied in real contexts to solve real problems. As we move forward, we'll explore 4 stages of the innovation creation process, starting from idea generation to evaluation. I encourage you to consider how this process could be applied in your school or organization. The 4-stage framework of educational innovation. The first step is idea generation. Ideas often come from feedback: teachers, students, administrators, even parents. 2. Development. In this phase, ideas become real. Prototypes are built and tested in small groups or classrooms. 3. Implementation occurs when we integrate innovation into the school system. Training, support, and infrastructure are key. The last step is assessment. We evaluate if the innovation works. Does it improve teaching, learning, or management? The first step in the innovation creation process is idea generation. It begins by identifying existing problems or gaps in the educational system. To find meaningful ideas, we must listen to key stakeholders. Each group offers unique insights. Teachers, for example, know which teaching methods are working and which are not. Students can tell us what they find engaging, what challenges they face, and which tools help them learn best. Administrators may highlight issues in the system, like outdated processes or ineffective resource use. Parents, too, provide valuable feedback about their expectations and what support their children need. Innovation works best when these groups collaborate. Together, they can co-create ideas that are relevant, practical, and sustainable. When you think about innovation, don't work alone. Listen, collaborate, and co-create. After generating ideas, the next stage in the innovation process is development. This is where ideas are transformed into prototypes or working models. This phase focuses on creating and innovating, transforming ideas into tangible realities. For example, you might launch a pilot program to test a new teaching method or an innovative administrative approach. Or you could design new educational tools, such as apps or online platforms, to support learning. Some innovations involve redesigning administrative processes to improve efficiency, such as digital attendance systems or automated reporting. But remember, development must involve collaboration. Successful innovation depends on working with key stakeholders. You'll need tech developers to build the system, educators to make sure it's practical and pedagogically sound, and administrators to integrate it into the school. Think of this stage as a test lab where ideas are brought to life, improved, and validated. In the next stage, we will look at how to implement these developed innovations on a broader scale. Once the innovation has been developed and tested, the next challenge is implementation, putting the innovation into practice across the school or organization. Implementation is not just deployment. It requires thoughtful planning and full engagement from everyone involved. The first key action is to train teachers and staff. Everyone must understand how to use the innovation effectively. The first key action is to train teachers and staff. Everyone must understand how to use the innovation effectively. Next, we need to align the innovation with existing systems so that it fits smoothly with current workflows and technologies. It's also important to use phased rollouts. Start small, like in one department, and expand once things are working well. Finally, we must monitor adoption. Check if users are engaging with the innovation and identify what needs adjusting. According to Fullen and Quinn, 2015, stakeholder engagement is essential. If people don't feel ownership, innovation won't succeed. So in this stage, communication and collaboration matter just as much as the innovation itself. We now reach the final stage of the innovation creation process, assessment. This is where we evaluate the results, both what worked and what didn't. Assessment includes both qualitative methods, like surveys and interviews, and quantitative methods, such as analyzing performance data. Let's break down the methods of evaluation. Surveys and interviews help us understand perceptions and experiences of stakeholders. Performance data shows us how the innovation performs based on measurable benchmarks. Feedback loops allow for ongoing input and improvement. Next, we focus on 3 key areas. Goal achievement. Did the innovation meet its goals? Areas for improvement. What still needs to be fixed or adjusted? Scalability and sustainability. Can it be expanded and sustained over time? According to Rossi et al., 2018, continuous assessment ensures sustainable innovation and long-term impact. So remember, innovation doesn't end when it's implemented. It ends when it's evaluated, refined, and ready to grow. In our next video, EP 2, we'll explore the key takeaways and reflection questions that help you apply these concepts in real-world educational settings. So don't miss it. Click on the next episode, and let's continue this journey of educational innovation together.